welcome back to the Open Mic Podcast. Back this week, 3 edgy woke comedians right here.
Well, that's because we all know what just happened.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
So.
I actually did the editing I always say I'm going to do, but never do for once. But with me as always, Jason.
Yay.
How are you, Jason?
Doing good.
All right.
Yeah, no complaints. You know, shit.
Okay. That's
I got plenty of grievances. I mean, nobody listens. If you want to air them out here.
No, I don't actually.
Okay.
You know, I appreciate that when people say no complaints because you know they can, but they're just like, why waste your time?
Exactly.
Right? Cool. This week, back from a long time ago, we brought Jorge Cortez. What's up, Jorge?
Hey, Mikey.
Watch your
Hey, dude. Yeah. Dude, that shit was hilarious about your abuelo, your grandfather, teach
my
you
grandpa.
at the military base to shower in front of strange men, right? Am I getting that right?
And to make sure you mind the stepchildren and wash your culito.
Yeah.
Wash your culito.
That means your butthole.
You can't leave the house with the dirty ass. That's like a disrespectful thing to put on your family.
It is.
Like, you don't want to be known as a person with the dirty ass.
We all do it, though.
But it was super uncomfortable and awkward.
Have you ever had one of those days where you're just a walking swamp and every bathroom you're near, you go in just to check and maintain like a fucking maintenance guy? You're just like, I can't go all the way through the underwear. I got to keep these pants, but I can chunk the underwear later.
Absolutely.
What about when you took a shower that day and you sit down when like legs are spread and you're just like, man, I can smell nuts. What the fuck's going on here?
I poop my underwear.
My shower.
With a fart. So like I'm definitely getting to that point in my life where like I need to be like checked more. Like
Maybe.
I'm just tired of wiping my ass. I'm just so tired of it.
A bidet.
Yeah, but you still got to wipe at the end. It's just I do want to get a bidet, but
It's the last pat. You just do a
it's
pat
monotonous.
at the end.
If I was rich, I would totally hire someone to wipe my ass for me because I'm not doing it right.
How much would you pay for that?
How much would you charge for that?
I mean, you'd have to have a yearly salary for it. It's a full-time job.
Yeah, it's something that you pay annually.
Are there benefits?
Yeah. Then for them, there's no benefit.
There's no benefit.
Yeah, they're wiping a dude's ass.
They're wiping the benefits. Yeah.
As an adult, have either of you ever had somebody have to wipe your ass for you?
Not yet, but I had offers.
You've had offers?
Yeah.
From who?
It was completely out of like care, but it was out of from an ex-girlfriend.
Oh,
okay.
That's sweet.
She might have been saying it condescendingly though.
Yeah. So I feel like.
So you took it serious.
Yeah.
She really probably didn't mean it.
Yeah.
Do you want me to wipe your ass for you? You know what? That's very sweet of you. No, I'm good though.
That sounds just like
Yeah. She was she an ex at the time, or were we all together?
We were together, but it was like an on and off. But yeah,
All right. Well, she's weird.
it's part of life, you know.
What about you?
No, not as an adult. You know, what's funny is my wife actually always, you know, we joke and she says, you know, I love you. Like, I mean, I'll wipe your ass one day if you need me to, you know, and all that. And then I found myself in a couple of situations where I was like, I might need you to wipe my ass. And she's like, fuck that. I am not doing that shit. And I'm like, nobody loves me. Nobody loves me.
My ex that's still friends with Jason's wife had to wipe my ass for me after a motorcycle wreck.
Whoa.
And it's very humbling. I'll say that.
Yeah, okay. I can imagine so because
And I was bigger than this, so I mean, you could imagine the diarrhea ratio to the wiping correctly ratio was way off.
How many wipes do you think that there was? Like, how many strokes did you get?
There
About
was
6, 7.
Okay,
8?
I wish, dude. I was 100 pounds heavier than I am now, and I'm no small boy. So it was, and I was diabetic. So I was on the. Was it metformin, which is a diabetic medicine for type 2? But it just, even if you eat right, it gives you diarrhea no matter what. It turns your butt into a salad shooter, dude. It's just fucking pouring out all the time. And I think we talked about before with Diego or something. It was like I ate diarrhea because that's all I ever shit was diarrhea. It was so bad, dude. But she had to wipe my ass for that. She had to bathe me and shit.
But I'm trying to think, like about 6, 7, 8, 9 strokes to wipe it out of there. I mean,
I tried to inform her on technique, and I was told to shut the fuck up and just take it however she can give it. And I agreed with her. I was like, okay.
Did you make eye contact at all while the wipage was happening?
Yes. And it wasn't a good idea, and it was an accident. She was standing up, and I was just facing here, and we locked eyes, and I was like, hi.
Yeah. Did you feel like a shameful like dog? Like,
I felt like a tail, like she just wiped the tail from between my legs, dude. It was humbling for sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, I hope I don't ever find out.
Yeah. I would recommend it though. It was pretty hot still.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on. Yeah.
We didn't have sex for 2 weeks after that.
There's like massage parlors.
yeah.
They'll wash your butt and stuff like that for you if you want.
I've been, and they flop you down on a table that's like covered in rubber.
Yeah.
And they call it, it's a bathhouse, but it's not a bath because you're on like this massage table. But when you're on there, they have like one of those hoses where they're like
Like the dishes at
like they're
Whoa,
fucking spraying
fuck.
pre-washing dishes at Chili's, and they spray you down, and they'll literally spread your cheeks and spray right in the little honey hole there. And like the first time I went, you already feel bad and shameful, right? Because it's a bathhouse, a sex worker, all that shit. But it's like sketchy, but it's hot sketchy. But still, it's like you're paranoid of we're gonna get busted. But they flop you on this table, and they're literally spinning me around like a fidget spinner, dude. Because it's all wet, and they're spraying you. And she takes a wash rag and goes right between my cheeks with it. And at first, I was like, oh, and I was like, huh.
Will you do it again, please?
Yeah. And then they check, make sure you don't have like herpes or anything like that. They don't give you a test. They just look to make sure it's not present at the moment.
Oh, wow.
Make sure it's not Ferris Bueller at the moment.
They're trained by eye.
Yeah.
They're skilled in the way by eye. The one-eyed.
Yeah.
Damn,
The
dude.
one eye. She gave me a one eye check over. She gave me an ocular pat down.
Yeah.
But I will say, I kind of wish I could afford to go back.
Yeah, dude. There's many pleasures in the butthole, dude. It's
I
scary, though.
I was hitting it from behind, and I spanked her, and I couldn't tell what she said. And
There's
then
like
I did
full
it
on
again.
fucking?
Oh yeah, I fucked her.
Oh, you could fuck?
Yeah,
Whoa.
I fucked her. Yeah. It's
You
totally
went to one
illegal.
of the ones in Dallas, maybe.
It's
That
totally.
sounds
I won't
like.
say where, but it's totally illegal here. I will say that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was full on. I mean,
In the suburbs,
condom.
it's just dick pulling.
Yeah, it's,
Condom, but I feel like it levels out because of how kinky it is, and so it's just like, I'm wearing a
Yeah.
condom, but I'm also having a good time. Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I fuck a girl here with a condom. I'll do whatever the chick tells me, basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, but if she doesn't tell me wear a condom, then I'm like, oops, what? Oh, you wanted me to?
Take a chance.
No, I'm kidding.
Especially if it's like some strange lady at a massage parlor that's fucking everyone. Yeah.
That's what this country's about. Taking chances. and shit.
Yeah, that's why I'm a risk taker. No risk, no reward.
Amen, brother.
Yeah, hell yeah. So if you find a hooker, eat her ass raw.
Hey, man.
That's
you only
doing-
do once, man.
That's doing your part, buddy.
Do you think that there is some old fucking, and I'll call them freako or whatever, out there in the world who pays for hookers and then just eats them out?
For sure.
Yes, I think that does
I
exist.
know it exists, but I
has
just-
to. If there's people that eat
Dude.
toilet paper on network television, bro, for sure, bro.
You suck on diapers. Yeah.
My sweet addiction. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
This guy
The
eating-
fart jar lady, she's
Yeah,
made
bro.
almost 500 grand. People buying her farts,
Yeah.
and she hospitalized herself by.
eating too many beans and shit.
She people were asking for custom orders, and she was literally trying to beef it up for them, and she had to go to the hospital. They
my
say she
God.
may never fart again, dude.
That's tragic, bro.
She broke her fart box.
Dude, she did.
I'm glad that I'm not into farts. You know, like I like buttholes, and I feel like that's like farts are like butthole adjacent. But like,
Dude,
Yeah.
I don't like farts. I
Yeah.
like butts. I like anal, but I don't like when like you're watching a porn and they gape it. I'm like, I don't need to.
Yeah, you
I
see,
don't
it's
wanna-
got
I
like
don't-
it's got a uvula inside the butt. You're like,
yeah,
oh,
it's
I
got
just
the
saw your
throat
butt
thing. Oh,
uvula.
sorry.
What's going on in there? It's so wide open.
I'm over the
don't-
gaping.
yeah,
kind
I-
of.
No.
You
I didn't ask for that.
Anti-gape over here, man.
Yeah,
Definitely.
anti-
I'll
gape.
watch it,
Yeah.
but like prolapsing is a bit much.
Oh fuck! we didn't even say prolapsing, dude. That's I don't want a
never-
butt rose. Don't be giving me no flowers. I didn't ask for this shit. All right? Hell no.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason Petunia over here. Yeah, I don't like that either though.
Yeah.
That looks like you need medical help.
They do,
If your
yeah, I think
asshole's
so,
hanging
yeah.
out of you, you need to go see a doctor.
It looks sore and bloody.
As I keep
from what I've
watching
seen.
porn, I'm
You're
like,
just trying
these
to make it
women are so
grosser. Yeah.
broken.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
I can't stop watching them do these disgusting things.
I mean, you just start to get deeper in the rabbit hole when you watch
Yeah.
that. You're like, well, let's see what can I see next? Well, can I watch a fucking horse fuck a chick?
Yeah, no,
yeah.
I don't go that deep. But in my defense, I'm jacking off sometimes 5 times a day. So, like, of course, it's gonna get
But how
the
far
lesbian
do
porn
you
is gonna
go?
get. I've gone past my limits, but I found my limits because of it.
You reeled yourself back.
I just found a comfortable.
Yeah, you're like, I don't ever wanna do that
I
again.
looked past that. I looked into some shit, and I was like, okay, yeah.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
Have you ever jacked off so much that you rubbed your dick raw from having working man hands?
Not as an adult.
Now, as an adult, and you're jacking off 5 times a day?
As a teenager,
as
maybe,
an
huh?
adult, I use like lotion at a minimum.
Lotion, that's not an adult thing. Lotion's
That's a kid shit.
bad for your dick. You
Dude.
got to use lube.
You got to use lube, but I'm
Yeah.
just comparing that to using nothing.
Well, yeah. I didn't know your technique there.
Jerks off with nothing.
Yeah.
Dude, I'm a minimalist. I don't need nothing, dude.
I mean,
Cum-
dude, that's
Hey,
what you
back in my day, cum was free. Okay, it was free to cum back in my day.
Obviously, lotion's not ideal, but you don't want to use up all the lube when you're in a relationship and it comes time to have sex. And she's like, "Where's the lube?" And
You gotta
it's
have your stash,
like,
dude.
jacked off with it all.
Dude, you don't have a lube cube?
I'm leveling up little by little, bro. I've been brushing my teeth twice a day for a year now, bro.
Okay.
All right, dude.
I'm trying.
Next, we'll work on your lube stash.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have you ever jacked off with a condom?
I think I have a couple times. Yeah.
Couple
Like
times?
as a teenager, I did, not as an adult.
As a teenager, I was a minimalist, but the technology wasn't there yet. But now I mostly jack off either in the shower or in a condom, and
Yeah.
it's so much better. I don't know. I don't want to come on my hands. It's easier to clean up.
Yeah.
It's already pre-lubed.
But you say easier to clean up if you're already in the shower or something. It's just holding your hand out and it's clean with the shower.
No, I don't use a condom in the shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, in the shower, I just use lube.
That's a waterless masturbation.
Oh, I thought you were.
sesh.
Yeah, I thought you were still worried about like getting jizz on your hands in the shower. So
No, it's coming right off. I
It
don't care.
immediately becomes scrambled eggs, right? It's
Yeah.
like scrambled egg whites.
In the shower, I wipe it all over my chest.
Of
and
course.
then I beat on my chest and I growl at the water. And I bite the water.
on my chest.
Circle of life. But when I first moved in with Anthony, my roommate, I would put lube in a shampoo bottle that I had cleaned out.
Oh,
And
boy.
now I just leave the bottle in the shower. I'm like, you know what it is, kid. I'm almost
Yeah.
40. I ain't got time for this shit.
Look,
Might
come on.
learn something, kid.
Hey, pay attention, kid. Let me show you what you're doing wrong to you little fucking prick there. Come here.
Just know if you're touching that, it touched my hand that touched my dick last time.
If you showered, you're showering in my penis. That makes you gay, and I charge more for that.
I'm gonna get canceled at some point.
You're not going to make it. So
No, I'm not. Yeah, exactly.
because that's how I know I'm not going to
does it
cancel. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Let's move on. You got some questions for us?
Yeah, how about this? So, would you rather be caught having sex at work or have your boss knowingly watch you have sex at work?
What? I don't understand the difference.
Would you rather be caught by somebody else, like a coworker or something, having sex at work, or would you rather know that your boss is watching it on video?
I'd rather my boss see it so I can look at the video and establish dominance over this person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if you held
'Cause
it
then
over
that's-
you like a bargaining chip?
I'll hold over them like a bargaining chip.
What if your boss caught you like having sex at work on video or something? Would you rather do that or just get caught by like a coworker?
I'd rather get caught by a coworker because I think you can keep it cool on a smaller scale.
Yeah.
Because you could always.
How about a customer?
Everybody has a price.
How about a customer catches you having sex on the job?
I'll fuck the customer too.
Hey.
What's up? You want some of this shit?
Good luck. I don't know.
This is customer service
Yeah.
right here, baby.
Yeah.
Hopefully they're kinky or some shit. I don't know.
You want some of this shit?
You want some? You want some? Yeah,
You
like
want
it's,
some?
like real life's not important, but it's like you want to fuck too. Yeah.
You want a Slurpee? This ain't 7-Eleven. I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, last week we did our salad thing. What kind of salads would you be? What kind of soup would be your spirit animal? What's your
kind of
spirit
soup?
animal for soup? What's your favorite soup?
Like a caldo de pollo, like
That's your one?
Oh, you're like
a
like
fucking
a super-
Hispanic
yeah,
style.
yeah.
Yeah,
like
with the
you're a
bones in it and
hangover
shit.
cure, basically.
Yeah, this is like the soup of life shit.
Are you spicy?
I like it spicy.
Okay.
All right. I think I'm just like a broccoli cheese.
Okay.
I think that's but broccoli cheese is good. It's hard to make a bad broccoli cheese.
Although I hear you complaining about it so often all the
Well,
time.
you know, I have standards. So it's my spirit animal. I'm passionate.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a man of passion.
I think I would just be minestrone.
That's
Minestrone.
Yeah.
Solid.
Just, I mean, or even lentil. Who knows?
Lentil.
You know,
You're
yeah.
making fun of my broccoli and cheese, and
Lentil's
you're
good.
going.
I actually like all those soups.
You're
Split
a
pea.
jupe?
Yeah.
a hard
I'm just
question
trying to
to
go
answer.
with what would be like bland white people soup. You know what I mean? Like what else is it? Matzo ball? Am I
Does
matzo
that,
ball?
but does
You
that
know?
represent your spirit though? Are you a blind white person?
I mean, maybe I am at
Okay.
this stage now.
Okay.
You know, I mean, I'm reaching 40. A bill paying person.
He's basically turning into a
I
consomme
give a
over
shit
here.
about. I give a shit about what my neighbors are doing. I mean, fuck. I pay taxes. I mean, yeah. I guess.
You're a yuppie, dude.
Yeah. Oh. Okay.
Yeah, I can tell that
So I
hurt a
should
little
be
bit.
smelling my own fart. So what kind of what kind of soup do yuppies? I should be having Italian wedding. Italian wedding.
Italian wedding.
Oh,
Yep.
I'd be
That should be the soup I am
The
then.
chicken, and I know it sounds weird, but I was told it's supposed to be said this way. A gnocchi from Olive Garden.
Oh yeah.
That's yeah.
Okay.
Little dough floating around there.
Yeah.
You want some of this shit?
I know she always.
Everything I am, I'm just gonna be like, you want some of this shit?
It's got some dough or some jiggle to it. All your soups. Yeah.
Oh yeah, dude.
Olive-
True to form. True to form. I
Olive
got some
Garden
chicken
probably
in me.
still
I got
has-
some dough in here. Do what?
Olive Garden probably still his too.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
I love Olive
I'd go
Garden.
there tomorrow, bro.
Dude, when you're there, you're family.
Yeah.
It's my ex used to get mad because we go to Olive Garden a lot because
Send them that clip, right?
Yeah.
she was a pescatarian, so she would only eat fish and like basically potato chips and French fries all the time.
Oh, it's like fish and
Mac
carbs.
Yeah,
cheese.
that's
Fish and
all of
carbs.
them too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all shit, yeah.
It's fish and carbs. It's no
Yeah.
vegetables or other kind of meat sources
And
or
I'd
protein.
make fun
Any
of her.
food, yeah.
I'd make fun of her. I'm like, "You hungry?" She'd be like, "Yeah, why?" I'm like, "I got these shoestrings you can eat or whatever the fuck you people eat." Just gets-
That's still cow if it's got leather. If it's leather shoes.
Yeah, well, I wouldn't
Yeah.
give her those. I wouldn't waste my leather laces on her. But anyways, we would go to Olive Garden all the time. And she would always talk shit. And I'm like, I'm taking you to Italy, bitch. Like, we're like, get your passport. We're going to Olive Garden, ho. Let's go.
Go.
Fucking tour. I'm gonna give you a tour of Italy. All right. Literally, I don't know what you're complaining about. It's breadsticks galore. You dumb whore.
All you have to do is just go with. That totally rhymed too, by the way. Yeah.
I made those dots.
Okay.
I connect them.
Okay.
I took this other chick to Olive Garden.
Yeah.
And like, first, let me tell you about this chick. Like when we had sex, no foreplay. She wouldn't even let. She didn't want any foreplay, not even kissing or anything. She just wanted. I'm like, come on, Drake. We can't go 0 to 100 every time. Like, you got to warm me up. All right, I'm like an old Cadillac, and there's frost on the windshield. You better start me early.
Yeah.
I got to get going. But I took her to Olive Garden, and she literally goes to the waiter. What's popular here? I'm like, bitch, here is popular. It's Olive Garden. What do you mean? What's the soup of the day?
The pasta.
Yeah, the pasta, bitch. Get some. Like, you want red or white? I don't know why. That just set me off. I was so mad.
You like chicken with it? You like beef with it? You like nothing of that? None of those? You want some fucking cheese?
Yeah, all that. But still, who the fuck asked the guy at all? The waiter looked at me too, like, is this chick fucking mentally handicapped? What's going on with her?
She's serious?
Yeah.
She's
Olive Garden's pretty standard. Like
Yeah.
how it operates. Like everybody knows.
like the first
Yeah.
time you even go to Olive Garden, even if you've never been there before, you almost should just fall in line. I mean,
everybody goes before you, right? And they show you how to do.
You got a big
how it
book
is,
of pictures
man.
of food.
Yeah.
You don't even have to read. Just that looks
you
good.
see the
Yeah.
food coming
Yeah.
by.
They get you coloring to warm you up for the menu,
Yeah.
the pictures.
Yeah, I mean, if you're gonna get down to that IQ level, I mean, if I'm not mistaken, I think it's pictures of like rigatoni and
Yeah.
like tortellinis that you're coloring and shit. So
They get the kids learning at an early
Yeah.
age.
What would be your spirit pasta?
Oh,
I'm gonna just
fuck.
spit on this question.
man, I'm torn between two particularly, and
Let's hear 'em.
and they're similar, but they're very different. So I like angel hair pasta. I love angel hair pasta.
Thinner the better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
Like your hairline.
isn't that funny? It's how it goes. And better than your
good?
dick, right?
True.
But
Not longer.
the thickest spaghetti that you can get. Also,
What's that called?
I don't know the name of it, but it's a super,
just like spaghetti
super
thicker?
thick spaghetti.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you
like,
gotta-
I
you
like
gotta
the
use-
absolute thickest or absolute thinnest. No in between. For
I like
me.
how you said thick on there. Yeah.
Yeah.
What sauce though? You're just telling us the pasta.
Oh, shit, man. So, I mean,
paint a picture.
Yeah,
Jason. Take me there.
Either one could be
Yeah.
like with a Marcella wine sauce, maybe some capers. Throw something spicy in that bitch, like
Yeah.
some red peppers or something. I mean,
Keep in mind, this is the man that said he'd be lentil a minute ago.
yeah.
I like lentils, bro. So
I love lentil
yeah.
and ham, lentil and
Yeah.
ham with some
Fuck
potatoes
y'all,
and
y'all
that
team
shit.
it up.
Carrots,
on me.
onions.
Shit.
Yeah.
What's the other one?
So with the thick ones, I would like to have that with probably with some sort of like a clam sauce, like a creamy clam sauce or an Alfredo with some shrimp. Mixing that bitch, man.
So many
I'm
shrimp.
gonna hit up the Olive Garden on the way home.
Right?
Man.
I
God damn.
I wish they were on DoorDash. What about you? What's your pasta?
Fuck, bro. I grew up on spaghetti with meat sauce. So
Some
I would say,
biscottis.
so I like,
Spaghetti.
I feel like that shit hits.
It does if the
Yeah.
meat or the sauce tastes good. You can't just throw the sauce in with the noodles
You
and
can't just have
expect it to
ketchup and
bust.
egg noodles.
It wasn't technically TikTok approved, but my mom would throw down some fucking
Good.
some spaghetti, and I was like, I love that shit all the time.
Nice.
And then I like to just fuck with shit. I like to fuck around with pasta and shit.
Have you ever made I have made a bunch of TikTok pastas. Have you done the roll up mug lasagna for one?
I follow nobody else's shit. I just like
I just search like
Yeah.
names of shit. I'll be like, lasagna. Let me see what they got there.
That shit looks too hard,
this.
bro.
You gotta-
These people on TikTok are going ham,
You gotta
bro.
find the easy one. You gotta find the easy one. You'd be like, nah, let's do okay. That one's easy right there. All right, cool. Do it like that.
Yeah, I like pesto though.
I don't like pesto.
No.
I'm like, oh, pesto, that sounds good. And I'll order. I'm like, fuck, I order this for. I've never liked it ever.
You
Not
know,
once.
I'm
always like, oh, I bet that's gonna be good. But it looks good, and I get it, I'm like, this is fucking terrible.
I mean, personally, I think
it tastes like peppermint.
I
What the
think
fuck is
pesto
this?
has to have an aioli mix with it too, and heavy garlic, and that's what makes it taste really good. Makes it like not so pesto-y for me.
My spirit pasta is a specific to Olive Garden dish. I don't think I've seen it anywhere else, but it's first off, it's tortellini stuffed with Asiago cheese.
Nice.
Ooh, fuck.
And then it's chicken Alfredo, and then it's like they burn cheese on top of it in the oven. Oh my god, it's so fucking!
a
It's like
fat
20.
motherfucker.
Dude,
I'm not even on your guys' level, dude.
I'm stuffing pasta and pasta and pasta, dude.
No, so first off, you take those two pastas, and then you get the beef medallions, and then you just take the beef medallion and make a sandwich out of that shit, and then you take the two breadsticks and make real sandwiches out of that shit. But then you end up taking a bunch of the salad and moving it to the side and dipping that shit in the Italian dressing that's at the bottom.
Just push the salad off the plate entirely.
And then you get an XL pepperoni lovers pizza and roll it in that.
But if you eat it now, you're gonna miss deep frying it, and then there you go.
Yeah, that's a bite off someone else's skip, and also that sounds fucking delicious.
But that was actually an original recipe on
Yeah.
the Olive Garden right there. Just so you know,
Oh,
it
yeah,
works.
yeah,
It's
they-
delicious.
Yeah, dump it in a bucket of cheese.
How about this? What are some activities that would be in poor taste to like put a musical soundtrack to?
Fat kids falling down. But it would be great. I love them. I could watch kids and fat people falling for hours, dude.
It's funny.
Yeah, always funny.
I feel like for me personally, my neighbor's dog, fucking on the other side, their dog climbs the tree and pokes its big. It's a Labradoodle, and it pokes its big fucking head and snoot over my fucking fence and just barks at me for no reason
Jesus.
in the morning, and I just throw shit at it that's not going to hurt it and stuff. But
Fuck yeah.
I feel like putting like a soundtrack to that would probably be in poor taste because I don't think it'd work out.
Nah,
very
it'd be
well.
fine.
You think?
I think maybe like a brick.
It actually is rocks sometimes.
Yeah, I know. I was trying to move on before you brought that up. I
They're
saw the
small.
words in there, and I was like,
They're
let me
very
stop
small.
those.
Small.
I'd say funeral or bris. Put some
Yeah.
clown music to a bris.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Or like, nah, 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 nah.
Hey, that's my foreskin.
Goodbye to your foreskin.
Yeah.
Yes.
Shabbat shalom. Skin.
What this was this is just a stupid one I put on here for the hell
Yeah,
of it.
'cause
but
all
here
the
we
other
go.
ones were super
the
smart.
the other ones were creatively
Yeah.
put together, just so you know.
Fucking hop it over here, dude.
Would you rather have a salad for a head or broccoli for arms?
Oh, fuck, bro.
How would you have a salad for a head? Would it be like a bowl with it just sloshing around?
No.
I don't want broccoli arms, dude.
It's a lose-lose, bro.
Yeah.
What if it was like a wedge
Lose.
salad? It was a wedge.
You're fucking
Now you're attracting
Cobb salad.
the people that don't even like to touch salad.
Yeah.
Now you're upping your risk.
So they won't be your friends.
They're-
You know, I mean, you get
gonna
a
get-
fucking salad for a head. They're like, I don't know.
You might get eaten, bro.
Yeah.
You don't have like some buttery broccoli arms to fucking.
I think I'd just kill myself.
I feel like broccoli
Fuck
has
that.
more of a fighting chance. Because can I see if I've had a salad?
Okay, well, how are you going to jack off with broccoli arms?
Dude, I'm going to have to just fuck more bitches, bro.
How are you going to touch
Clearly.
how are you going to touch their tits or their butts?
With
People
my
are gonna-
fucking buttery broccoli arms.
People are gonna be interested if you got a salad head,
Dude,
though.
I feel like
What if your hair was made of salad? What if that was? You still have your face, but your hair is salad.
I think you're getting pussy for that.
You think so?
That's special.
like old Greg. You have like hair like old Greg, like
Old
salady,
Greg.
like
Yeah.
salad, like slimy
Let
salad.
me get your eyes wet, fool.
But there's croutons and Parmesan cheese in it. That's
Get
the
a vegan
difference,
girl? Hey, baby, come on, baby. You know this vegan up top, baby. Come on, baby.
Croutons are just dandruff.
Hey,
Yeah.
hey, why don't you suck on my head, girl? Mm.
When your head's
Who
oily, it's
sucks
like
a salad?
Vegan,
the worst way to
vegan
eat
women.
vegan
Oh,
women
they
don't
do?
just
Yeah,
like
yeah. Oh, I
after
didn't know.
No,
yoga.
serious.
And,
I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't
Yeah,
I
they
didn't know.
suck that shit right now.
I don't know what those people do.
they worship.
And they are
gamble.
those people.
Yeah.
Vegans. See, it's funny. We can't talk shit about a race, but we can just trash vegans.
I can talk shit already.
Yeah, I know. We'll cut it out if you do.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
You got one more?
Yeah.
Would you rather lick the bottom of a stranger's shoe or have your best friend spit in your mouth?
I feel like we've done this
Fuck.
one, but
That's disrespectful.
yeah.
Because you don't want your best friend to spit in your mouth either.
We're not friends anymore, bro.
Oh, I just want to make sure they're.
I feel
they're
like
looking at me
you've
there.
dominated someone sexually at that point when you spit in their mouth.
Yeah. I have spit in someone's mouth, but like they asked me to do that.
There's a time
It
and a
wasn't my
place.
thought.
Yeah.
It wasn't my idea.
It's a time and
I
a
feel like
place.
that's a secret that hasn't
Yeah.
been told yet.
I know it was
Okay.
my idea,
All right.
but
I like
they
spit.
were into it. So,
Yeah.
have you ever let a chick spit in your mouth?
It's happened.
Same. I didn't let them.
Would you say you let it? That's what I was.
I was
say.
already spitting, so they were just spitting back.
Okay. It wasn't like a conversation, and you're like, "Oh, we're talking," or spit went in my mouth, and I just continued.
Not like we were, we were having a different conversation. Yeah.
Has that ever happened to you in conversation? That's happened to me.
I pointed out. I super pointed out.
I stop everything. It's a production at that point.
Like if the spit touches my face or my skin, I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, whoa, bro.
There's certain comics I know that are always very spitty, and it'll like hit my shoulder. I'm like, wait, hold up. I'm like, I'll ask other people around, I'm like, do you see that? Because I'll see it in slow motion like art. And I'm like,
was it like a piece of soft bread or something?
This motherfucker went to Olive Garden without me. Dude, I noticed though when I'm on stage, I'll spit when I'm talking, and out because of the way the lights are, especially some of the clubs I work a lot. I'll watch it like arc, and I've seen my spit like land in somebody's drink.
Whoa!
And then they drink it. I've seen people see it happen, and they still are like debating it. And I watch them throughout my set actually get a new straw and then still drink that drink. I'm like, but now they're still spitting it. And I don't mean to. It just I don't know. I get lost in the moment, I guess.
For sure, everybody spat in someone's mouth inadvertently.
Yeah.
At least inadvertently.
Yeah.
I've watched it just spit and arc. And I've seen people that like it didn't hit them or their table, just watch my spit as I'm watching and talking. You know, that like voice in the back of your head while you're doing a joke sometimes. I'm like, oh, I'm just spitting on that lady's table right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's weird.
One more,
I'm
if
so
you don't
panicked
mind.
up there. I've never had those experiences.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just like trying to make
it's
it
freaked
through.
me out
I'm
before,
like,
and I don't totally forgot where I was going with a joke and the rest of my set.
Nice.
Because I'm just like, I just spit on these people.
I saw one that was just as stupid as the salad one, so I thought I'd ask it.
Fuck yeah.
Right?
Would you rather be blind or dickless?
Blind.
Jinx. Yeah.
What's the point of being alive?
Stevie Wonder got
point?
bitches. Ray Charles got bitches.
You want to see where you're going, or you want to fuck
Actually,
shit?
I feel like I might
That's
enjoy
probably better, bro.
If I could see some of the women I sleep with, I'd probably enjoy life a lot better, to be honest with you.
You'd be married. You'd be settled down. Yeah.
Dude, it wouldn't matter. As long as I don't feel too much, I'm good, dude. I don't feel too much.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a fair answer.
What if your wife just fucked you with the sex doll and she just like moved it while
If she what?
she like manipulated a sex doll on you and you're blind?
You're like, yeah, that's me. Here, fuck it. Ooh, that
Yeah.
feels good on my legs.
Whatever, dude. The mind's a powerful thing. I don't know.
that's cool.
I don't know. Did I come? Did it feel good?
Yeah.
It's like James Brown. He's like, I don't care if it's music. Does it feel good? Does it sound good? They're like,
Yeah.
yeah. He goes, that's funk, baby.
Yeah.
Well, shit, that's cum, baby.
That is calm.
You got it out of me.
It'd be a lot of work for her to do that because she'd have to like lube up the doll.
She might as well just put
Might
out
as well
at
just
that
fuck,
stage.
yeah.
Just fuck. Get it
Just to
done.
watch the
Well,
doll's vagina.
what if she's sore or something, or she hurt herself, but she could sit there on the bed and like, I don't know, whatever.
She might be giving you like an artificial vagina, but maybe not a sex doll.
I've had an artificial vagina, and they don't feel that bad.
Yeah, I was
No,
I
they
hope
probably feel
Water-based
fantastic.
lube, not gel, but
I hope
Okay,
she'd
okay,
pick out a
okay.
good one. You know, at least make sure it's got good ratings and reviews. You know,
I would
Yeah.
like one because I got a sleeve. And
Christmas gift ideas
and
over
that
here.
just felt like
yeah.
that just felt like I cheapened myself getting a fucking silicone dick sleeve to jack off with because it's like not a fake vagina.
The sleeve is shitty
Yeah.
because it drops on the floor and it gets cat and dog hair on it. And then what are you supposed to do?
Though
Yeah.
you can soak in hot water.
Oh, nice.
I've told this
So
story
much
on
work though
here.
to clean it. Yeah.
I've told this story on here a few times, but I got a gag gift for Christmas once, and it was one of those silicone ones. One side was the vagina, and the other side was the butt.
Cool.
And it was, dude. But at first I was mad. They gave me they weren't serious about the gift. But then I used that thing for like 3 years till it started peeling. And I
Like
was
you had that gift longer than anyone else had their
I
other
had that
gifts that
gift
they
longer
got.
than that relationship. I wasn't
Yeah,
even
it
friends
was
with
a
them anymore. And I was still
good
Jack,
gift, bro.
dude. They kept giving for sure.
I would use the fuck out of something
Dude.
like that if it was decent, if it was nice quality.
But if you didn't put enough lube, it'd feel like it was pulling your dick skin off. You had to.
Interesting. I feel like
I
that's
mean,
a better
there's an
way.
art for it. There's a balance to life.
Knowing them, it was probably a cheap one.
I feel like
Oh,
it makes your
definitely
dick
cheaper.
stronger because it's like you're practicing.
I'm
Strong
exercising my
penis.
cock.
Yeah, like you're
Yeah.
hitting a punching bag, kind of.
It's like
Yeah.
fucking Eye of the Tiger is playing and you're,
You're
doing like
punching
a
a fart
Rocky
bag.
montage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just one question. What color is a mirror?
Oh fuck! Any color that it's facing.
It has no color.
Yeah,
It's strange. It's silver?
Look at the back
Oh,
of it.
It's chrome.
Look at the back of it.
it's reflective,
Right.
dude. Yeah, I don't know.
I know when I see a cartoon mirror, they're like blue.
That's to show the. I don't know. You just broke my
okay.
brain, dude. I
Sorry.
don't know.
Yeah, dude.
Mirrors or whatever is in them.
Enough with the
Eye
hard
of the
questions,
beholder.
Jason.
Looks like we're spinning wheels now.
Yeah. Yeah, let's move on. Let's do the open mic. Jorge, you want to go first? Give this wheel a spin in either direction, and we'll just riff on whatever pops up. That's kind of a weak spin. But nope. This is
But
your
we landed
topic.
on gypsies.
We landed on your topic.
Gypsies, boy, oh boy.
Don't
Gypsies.
power wash my driveway, gypsy. Because that's what they do. That's what they're like out there doing, like those kind of jobs, roofing and fucking pressure washing. They travel around in bands and shit.
I heard
Doing
they're
this stuff.
scamming people too.
Well, yeah,
The whole
some
way
are good.
through.
Some are, you got some good gypsies and you got some bad gypsies. You know?
What
I lo-
accent is this?
A gypsy.
I love the gypsy scam folklore. Like
dude.
I can't get enough.
I love
of it.
stories like that. We did
Yeah.
door-to-door sales for over 10 years, and
tell me more.
we were basically gypsies.
Basically,
Yeah,
Don't let them
moving
touch your
apartments
face
all
or
the time,
anything.
living
You know?
in places that aren't in your name. Just
What do you mean touch your face?
Don't let gypsies touch your face, man. Seriously, you get a rash or a curse, one or the other. You know? So you got to be careful.
I'm glad I'm here right now because I'll get took by a gypsy, dude. I'll
he's
let him
been
touch my
letting gypsies
face.
just rub his face all day. Dude.
Oh shit, dude! You need to be careful. You
walking
need to
around
go
friends with
dial
the gypsies.
soaps.
He's,
Yeah.
he's running around getting cheek massages from
Yeah.
roaming nomads.
Yeah, dude.
All right. Well, I mean,
He sees a traveler. He's like, "Hey, you want to touch my face real quick?"
My life's gone pretty bad after that, bro.
got to be more careful.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. What's gypsies to you? You have some gypsies in your life right now?
I don't currently know, but I
Oh,
had a
okay.
gypsy experience, and that's what took me into this gypsy rabbit hole.
Okay.
I was at a bar at an open mic, and there was just a flock of gypsies that rolled through, and then everybody was going fucking crazy over that shit, and I was just
Then
like,
they come in with their like fake Louis Vuitton belts and their fucking shoes and their
brother, iced up, fucking diced up,
Oh, yeah.
and they're fucking that. They're like a group, bro. They don't split apart. It's not like, okay,
They're
I'm
like
gonna
an
go fuck
organism.
over yeah.
Yeah.
And I tried to
Yes.
fucking talk to the leader, and I had to like, it was so uncomfortable getting my way in there, and I was like, I shouldn't be here. Right
Yeah.
now. And I tried to talk to him, and he doesn't even speak English, bro. He's like, they speak some gypsy dialect.
They speak,
Yeah.
yeah, gypsies,
And-
gypsies.
It's kind of smart though to have a different way to communicate that nobody knows because then
It's ingenious.
yeah.
Can't penetrate the group.
That's
Yeah.
it.
But what I was doing was not good, and I didn't get my ass kicked, luckily. But
Luckily,
because I heard like the gypsies will befriend you and then trick you.
absolutely.
Well, yeah.
Yeah,
That's the whole theory behind
You
it.
think
Remember?
they bought those diamonds?
exactly. But
They
yeah,
got those diamonds.
That's right.
they're living movies. Like I'm fascinated by like what
Yeah,
kind of
yeah.
experience you could have, but may not be good.
My last house was full of gypsy roommates. Basically, they're very hippie white people, but they took turns living on each other's couch. I don't know how
They
I ended
had
up in
more
a
like
house with all
gypsy
this.
tendencies.
But
it
they
sounded
would
like,
come
yeah.
over with so one of my roommates. He would come home with fish. Like he went fishing all the time. One time I was like, "Oh, where'd you get the fish?" He's like, "Oh, the ditch over here." I'm like, "That's ditch fish?"
Oh,
the fuck do you
boy.
mean? He had shrimp or crawdads or something another time.
he's
They were
eating
fucking-
them?
Yeah, they were fucking street shrimps, dude. He was like, I opened the freezer. There's just like a whole fish, just like he put it in there alive, probably. And I was
That's
just
how
like,
you killed it. Take it out
I
of
was
the water
like,
and freeze it.
Dude, he bought during the pandemic. This one roommate in particular bought a used inflatable blow up hot tub, and I was like, "That's for soup, isn't it?" And it was. They used to make big old pots like fucking.
Stop it.
dude! I swear,
You're fucking
I swear,
fibbing.
he would fucking
He would ferment it in the sun.
Him and other men.
Yes.
Him and other men would get in that thing, and it had a jet on it. It was like a nice blow.
Shut the fuck up.
But then like I'd come home at like 3 a.m. There's like an acid party with all these hippie people in my house, and they're like eating soup out of a fucking hot tub, with a fucking ladle and everything, dude. It
Like
was-
you guys were just in there. You're like, yeah, that's what adds the seasoning.
Yeah.
No way, bro.
Yeah, dude. If he sees you working out, he makes you get in so he can steal your salt. A gypsy wants your salt. He wants your spice, dude. He wants your flavor, dude. He's a flavor saver.
Dude, gypsies are incredible, bro.
Dude, it's wild, man. It's crazy. These
Befriend a
people,
gypsy.
You look, but you do not
Find
touch.
yeah, don't touch.
but also keep them at arm's distance. 'cause
Yeah.
You never
No
know.
eye contact either.
No
No
eye
they'll
con-
steal
yeah.
your soul, dude.
Bro.
Don't let them take a picture of you either.
Don't smile in the picture
Yeah.
if
What
they
do you mean?
Dude, they'll take your soul.
Okay, I'm learning
Yeah,
so
or-
much.
Honestly, usually they just take your identity and run up credit card bills.
Yeah,
But-
that
they'll
is-
make like a driver's license photo out of you, and
And then who do they use it on? A guy like me? Get the fuck out
no,
of
the
here.
police if they get stopped.
yeah, they fuck your identity up. They're not telling on themselves. Yeah,
Is that how-
very resourceful.
Are gypsies a contributor to systemic racism then?
They might be.
Just
They might be.
inadvertently, they're just like passing out like.
I don't understand what you said.
Well, it looks like we're spinning now.
That's funny. Yeah.
Yeah, let me give it a spin.
Gypsies.
What is in your hit kit?
What's in your hit kit, Mike? What is this? What is this hit
is,
kit? What is this hit kit talk?
Yeah.
This hit kit. No, we didn't.
You can make fun of gypsies, and that's fine.
Yeah,
like,
yeah,
you know, it's
it's
okay.
fine.
Yeah.
They're basically white. It's whatever. Nobody cares.
I'm just gonna come out and say this, dude. Gypsies are kind of trashy.
Well, I mean, who's not at this point?
Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
It's their body, their choice.
You know,
I like
I
them.
mean-
I like them, but like they're no better than me. So why can't I talk a little shit? You know?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm an advocate of. I think stereotypical racism is hilarious.
I think so, too.
I think it's hilarious, and it should be used freely and openly, but with no.
But Jason throws rocks at dogs.
with no intention. The
I'm
ones
into
that,
that.
the ones
I'm
that are
into
poking
that.
their snout over the fence, fucking yelling at
I
me on my
understand where
property.
Jason's coming from. I support the rocks.
No, literally, I got bit by a dog right before we recorded.
Dude,
my neighbor's dog bit me on
Are
my
you gonna
arm.
throw rocks at it now?
Dude, I've been throwing rocks at. That's probably why he bit me.
You gotta hit it.
No,
Yeah.
the main thing to add to my point is
No,
just
actually, I've been real friendly with his dog, and he bit me. That's
gotta-
kind of a dick move.
that's kind of
You
a
gotta,
dick move.
you gotta
But
beat him. He can't beat him. You gotta beat
You
him.
guys
Yeah,
are
I gotta
escaping
go
my
over
point
there.
before I cap it off.
If he comes over, you're gonna.
Which is very important. I just want to say that as long as it's not coming from a place of hate, the stereotypical racism.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely,
obviously.
yeah.
I think that's starting to come around with people to be just understood. Like, still do anything from a place of hate. We're just fucking around here.
I also think people get tired of constantly having to check other people.
I'm
And
so
then-
sick of
and then it-
of that shit, man.
It
I'm
puts
so,
it on your back too, because it's like, oh fuck, now I have to be perfect.
Yeah.
It's like
And I was
everybody's
like, yeah.
always working now because they're always scanning everything you say, every
Yeah.
post, every show, everything to be like, well, you shouldn't do this because just shut the fuck up. No, I wasn't talking.
Why weren't
to
you looking
okay?
through my shit when
Yeah.
I needed people
That's
to
fine.
look through
I
it?
How about
noticed-
the like, baby? You know,
I noticed a lot of these. I've been putting up a lot of shorts from the podcast,
Yeah.
and they're doing pretty good. But even like the most popular ones will have like a whole bunch of likes, but there's always at least half as many likes, dislikes. And like I find, like I don't care. It doesn't bother me that they didn't like it. I don't expect everybody to like the stupid shit that we do on here. But I'm just like, then why don't just go on then? Then why are you watching? Just move along then. That's fine.
they
if you
got
don't
pain
like
in
it.
their heart. Yeah,
And I get
Yeah.
it. And I said for years there should be a dislike button for Facebook and stuff like that. But now I'm just like, I don't even want to like your shit.
I feel like if you're getting hate, you're doing something right, bro.
Yeah, maybe.
Typically, because otherwise it'd be nothing at all.
If people were really on their shit, they
Since
wouldn't
people
fucking
did start
care. Yeah.
like giving us dislikes, though, our shit is up higher. So I'm like, all right, we'll keep. Hey, fucking, here's something else for you to hate.
It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You have a fun time with gypsies, and guess what? You have no car.
There it is.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Yeah.
And no kidney.
No kidding. It's
Yeah.
gone. Kiss it
Fucking-
goodbye.
And your identity is stolen.
And any
Yeah.
fillings that you might have had that were precious metals.
There's now a lien on your house. Yeah.
And a lean in your walk because they stole your foot. Yeah. Okay. So Hit Kit, we did an episode where this is an old episode where a lady got caught. She basically kidnapped herself and then tried to blame it on her ex. But she went to the store and bought like a rape kit
But a
and
rape
hit kit.
is what we heard,
But
yeah.
I'm this
Oh,
is a
God.
hit kit. I don't know.
So we're
Okay.
getting away from rape kit.
Yeah, it's not
Okay,
rape kit.
let's
We're doing
move
hit
away.
kit.
Let's move
So, like,
away.
say you had to murder somebody, and that's just what it is. You got to do
Yeah,
it.
because that's safer.
What would be in your hit? It's. I feel like murder.
It's
I don't know,
murder's
yeah,
more
I don't
socially
know.
acceptable than rape. Okay.
This is completely hypothetical.
I'd rather be murdered than raped.
This,
So, yeah.
this is completely
Yeah.
hypothetical. It's just for
Yeah,
fun.
it's
It's just for
hypothetical.
fun.
You're in a movie and you got to
Yeah.
you got to
This
put
is
a hit
real
on
life.
somebody.
This is real
You
life.
got to assassin somebody. What would you put in your hit kit?
Is there like a hard limit to the amount of shit
how
that I
would
can
you do
have?
it? You can do whatever
Your
you
kit
want.
can be
Dude.
big, small, the
talk
size
my
of a
head,
trunk.
and then I'm gonna talk it out. What's my kit? And then I'm gonna talk it out.
Go for
I
it.
feel like you gotta have a tarp.
Absolutely. Let's be on board with that.
I want to kill him with a gun because that just seems like the
It's
simplest
fast.
way. Fast,
Okay.
behind
Okay.
Silencer. I feel
silencer. Maybe stock him.
Potato.
Stock him for
like. Put a potato on the bar
Yeah,
so
put a
they
potato
want
on
to
maybe
hear it.
a few weeks.
Shout out Young Buck, we're
Just
best
kind of
friends
know
now.
their fucking routine so you can come and hit them.
That's it.
Maybe hit them, drop them in a place where you don't have to like actually be in their personal surroundings.
Here's where we differ. But
Can I
go off.
Can I
But
just
go
say
off.
one thing?
Go ahead.
Okay.
I like that. Like almost no thought. You had all this prepared. Go ahead.
No, I feel like I've thought about this before, but I never
Everybody
acted on
watches
it.
ID channel
because
now
I've
at
Jesus
this point.
Christ my life.
Well, the Bible does emphasis on murder.
It
so,
does,
yeah.
dude. But if you say sorry, it's fine.
That's it. You're
Yeah.
forgiven. Just
If you
cross
just
through
kneel-
the
Yeah.
arches. That's it. Isn't that the best religion?
It's the best.
I was
Yeah.
gonna say.
You're
As long as
guaranteed.
you, as long as you
perfect.
kneel to a pedophile in a separate room, so he doesn't pedophile
Yeah.
you, and tell him, then you're
Yeah.
like, all right, well, go pray.
He's like, good. Nobody's gonna get on my dirt.
Maybe that's why priests are so horny. They're being told all these dirty sins
Oh
all
my
the time.
God,
They're like,
they're the
oh
worst.
my God,
Yeah.
it gets so hot in here.
He's like, I
This
want to
guy's
break some rules.
wife's neighbor sounds hot.
Yeah.
Can I tell you where I differ with the moving the body?
Please tell me. Yeah.
Okay, so tarps, yes. Gun, yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
But I think that this should take place in a bathtub, and you could use like acid and stuff like that, and just completely destroy the body, and then from there, lots of hot water and bleach down the drain.
But then you have the issue of defacing the tub.
Well, the tub, if you've got most tubs are steel.
Really, the acid won't corrode it.
The paint, but then you strip that shit down. You
We
paint
all
it like
watch
it's fresh
Breaking
and
Bad.
new.
You got to
So you
get a
gotta-
Sterilite tub, and then
yeah.
you need hydrofluoric acid or hydrochloric.
That's if you want to turn them into like fucking jelly. Yeah.
Yeah, then you can just pour them out. You got to pour
Like
them
go
outside.
spill
somewhere.
it in the fucking creek or
And in
something.
the
I feel
yard.
like
you,
they
go out in the neighbor's yard.
You fertilize the yard with fucking Jonathan.
Circle of life. Yeah.
I feel like
Because remember, it ate through the tub in Jesse's house in Breaking Bad.
Yeah, because
So I
that
used
tub,
the-
because he didn't verify that was like a steel tub. It was like a plastic tub or something like that.
That's you missed. You didn't even pay attention to the episode.
It's so far
because that
so
acid
long ago.
won't eat through plastic, but it will eat through metals, porcelains.
Well, you get the
steel.
right one that does do it. There's a right one to do it.
I think I would take the acid. I'd just move it out of the house.
Okay. So
Yeah.
that means that you just end up with tarps to clean the area. You shoot the person, make them drop into a plastic barrel. Muriatic acid, boom.
You guys
be-
are
yeah.
like making this way more complicated. I have such a simple plan.
Oh, what's your kit?
Yeah.
Sorry, it's like
Yeah.
small. You fit in your pocket, right? What is
Oh,
it?
pretty much, yeah.
Okay,
Well,
what is-
a little bigger, but all that's in my kit is one frozen sharpened icicle, and then I make them. I don't move the body. I just get them to come wherever I'm going to kill them outside because.
So you have to kill them in the winter then?
Not necessarily. You can freeze an icicle. You can
Okay.
shake. It doesn't have to be an actual icicle. I can.
You'd have to keep it cooler
I can
on
freeze
you,
it
though.
in my freezer
That's-
and then put it in a cooler, and that's
Yeah,
all
okay.
I need.
Okay.
Because
Like a Yeti for sure.
because
for
you'll
sure,
never
yeah.
find your weapon. Fucking,
Now, do you go cheap on the cooler on this one? Do you get like the Arctic and not Yeti on this one, or do
No,
you say let me
no.
go name brand?
you go name brand,
Okay,
of course, because
okay.
you want to look good while you do it too. Of
Yeah.
course.
It is
Yeah.
stylish to have the
Yeah,
brand.
I'll
You're
get
popping
some-
tags while you're killing.
I'll get some J's
Yeah.
that match whatever I'm wearing.
Absolutely.
Oh, you're gonna get them ice blue and whites. Okay.
Maybe the blue and whites. I have the
Okay.
blue and black, so yeah, probably blue and whites.
Okay.
But I'd probably go red and black because blood's red.
Murder on your mind.
Yeah, murder
Okay,
on your
right,
mind.
right, right, right.
And but I would get them to come out to wherever I'm going to kill them, and then I would just kill them with that. The weather and being outside will get rid of most of the evidence if they're not found for a while.
And the murdered item melts to water.
Exactly. They'll never find the weapon or whatever the fucking what do they call
Genius.
it? Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah, I would do it like somewhere where I can just toss them to some alligators.
That's so smart.
That's good too.
I heard pigs too.
Yeah, they'll
Yeah.
root right through it all.
We're just going over the movie Snatch
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Can I go back over my kit one more time?
Yeah.
You
Go
guys
ahead.
made me think of some stuff.
Sorry. Okay.
The only thing I
Amended kit now. Here we go.
amended kit. All I need in there is a hug because I'm gonna kill you guys with kindness.
There you go. That'll drive some people fucking nuts. That's for sure.
If you did that to me, I'd just kill myself.
Exactly,
Well played.
bro.
Smart,
Yeah.
dude.
Okay.
Smart.
Okay.
I'm playing chess. You're playing checkers. Son.
You know, I forgot what show I saw it on, but I heard that you could just like inject somebody with like a bunch of like tobacco that's
I've
in
seen
water. It was on like First 48 or CSI or some
Whoa.
shit. I don't
I've
know.
seen it on a few things, but yeah, too much nicotine can kill somebody.
In the bloodstream.
You can literally put a bunch of nicotine patches on somebody while they're asleep, and then they'll die.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like a prison.
But I feel
like-
like you can find that though. Like they'll be like, okay, well, you did it.
I think now with the toxicology, they'll figure it out. So
Yeah.
we're going Ice Cube or, you know,
Ice shank, whatever you
Yeah,
want to
I
call
guess.
it.
I like ice shank. Yeah.
I think so too.
Or
Hugs next, and then my.
And actually,
idea
said
that would
winter,
work
it'd be
third.
better to do it
Okay.
in the summer because then it'll melt before anybody finds the body.
Yeah.
So that's a good idea because they would.
The winter might preserve it.
that. I was gonna say, like, if you had to wait till the winter to get the ice cube, you're like, man, wait, this motherfucker better. It better not freeze. I'm gonna kill this motherfucker.
if
Did
you
you
had
know
a-
I can make ice right now?
You make an ice cube
Yeah.
or an icicle?
Yeah.
Yeah, you think you make an
Yeah,
icicle?
you just make a mold in the shape of whatever you want, and then you put it in the freezer. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. I'm not thinking we live in the future. We live in the future. My fault.
Yeah, we live in the
Sorry.
future.
Yeah.
So
All right.
technology, baby.
Fire sword.
Silicone.
Fort against
Fire
it.
sword?
yeah. How do you feel?
Fire and ice.
I'm the angel of death. Yeah. Fire and ice, yeah.
All right, let's move on. We don't really have time for our workshop, but let's go on to the next segment because now it's time for some crime stories.
Time for crime stories, bitch. 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 Time for crime stories, bitch.
We're not in our regular place of Florida or New York or some of the other places we find ourselves. This time we're in Wisconsin. We're in cheese country. All right. Wisconsin woman chokes lover to death during sex and then dismembers him.
Naturally, as you do.
Yeah.
Police say that they found his head and cock in a bucket and his legs in a crock pot.
How big is this crock pot?
big
That's a
crock pot,
big
yeah.
crock pot. Dude,
It's
my
the-
old
it has
roommate. And the inflatable crock pot.
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Yeah.
Shit.
What if they were cooking people?
Maybe, dude.
It tasted different? You never
Yeah.
tasted it, yeah?
No, I don't know.
Oh, thank God.
got
It sounded like for a
I would-
second you almost tricked
I
yourself.
would
into saying-
imagine. You almost tricked me into. Oh yeah, I ate a dude once. No, also his dick was in a bucket.
Yeah, the dick and head were in a bucket.
had- she
Well,
had
first
a-
off, his legs were in the crock pot. I mean, this is obviously the guy that skipped leg day if his legs fit in a crock pot.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds like she was trying to make King Ranch chicken.
Or she's just tremendous at breaking down a leg. Yeah.
Oh, I wonder if you boil the cheese enough with the legs inside, if it just like separates the fucking everything and
What
like
cheese?
breaks it down. Well, it's Wisconsin, so there has to be cheese involved.
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
People
Yeah.
are like 90% cheese.
Yeah.
That's not fondue. That's a fondant.
All right, so we got a woman choked
so
choked her lover to death during a drug-fueled sex romp and then dismembered him. Taylor Shabusiness.
Dude, she gave him business.
Funny name, serious sex game. Okay. All right. 24. She's on her game. Real young. Here we go.
Wow.
She's charged with first-degree intentional homicide and mutilating a corpse, as well as third-degree sexual assault for acts that the prosecutor said that she did after the victim was dead.
She's getting love letters
Hey.
in prison, dude.
Absolutely. She's
Yeah.
going to be on that, like, pen pal fucking site.
I saw a picture of her. She's actually kind of hot. She looks like that bitchy kind of hot. Like she looks mean, but you
Here's a
fuck the
picture
mean
of her.
out
She
her.
actually looks like she's like, from mi vida loca. They call me Whisper.
Oh my God. She has an attractive face.
Yeah, more like mi vida choca. Just fucking choke
Yeah,
this
she
dude out,
could
dude.
definitely suck the average guy in just on her looks alone.
Jorge's definitely
yeah.
writing her in fucking prison.
They
for
said
sure.
that, they said that when she they said that when cops found her, she just goes, "That's shabusiness, baby." How's it spelled? Shabusiness.
It's spelled like it sounds. SCHA business. Sha business.
All right.
Taylor Shabusiness.
She sounds like a SoundCloud rapper.
That would be a good name.
What if she
is.
beats
Oh,
the
yeah.
charge and that's like one of her bars?
What if it's Taylor B. Shabusiness? Because they. I don't know the rest.
play
All
it
right.
down.
I was waiting for you to rhyme something with
That would've
shabusiness.
been good. I was
It would have
thinking.
been good.
All right. So all those charges. All right. Early hours of Wednesday, February 23rd. She just did this.
Oh, wow.
In Green Bay. They were contacted. The police were contacted that they found a 25-year-old severed head in a bucket. Somebody called and said something about this, according to the complaint.
Where
Went
did they
off-
find it? Are you getting to that point? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah. They were contacted by a woman who said she found. They were contacted by a woman who said she found her 25-year-old son's head severed in a bucket.
Oh, that sucks to find your son.
So
that
the mom
way.
found it. The mom found it. When officers arrived, they found the
Damn.
bucket, which also contained, after they lifted up the head, they saw his cock was underneath the head also.
She made him gay in death. Damn, she sent him to hell.
Without a doubt.
I'm kidding. Homophobia is gay.
He would have rather been blind, I bet.
It's still kinda
and kept
funny,
his
though.
dick. Yeah.
You what?
He would have rather been blind and kept his dick, I bet.
Yeah, I
Guaranteed.
bet.
Yeah.
But now he's both.
So, searching the home, they found an upper torso in a storage tote. Dried blood was also found on a nearby mattress. Searching the home, they found that the upper torso was in the tote, and there was a trail leading into where the tote had been pushed into the closet of blood.
Like Hansel and Gretel.
Yeah. I mean, they obviously didn't cover anything up here. The mother told police that she was woken by the sound of the door slamming about 2 to 3 a.m., and she assumed it was her son leaving, but when she got up to check, a light had been left on downstairs, and she made the gruesome discovery.
She did this so she did this.
Well,
not even
he
at her
stayed
house.
with his mom. He stayed
Yeah,
with
but
his
she
mom.
just did it there. She just did it there and then just left shit laying around. It always I listen to the crime podcast and like we read these stories. It always drives me crazy of these people. They're just lazy. Just
Like,
no.
how are
effort
you
to
driven
this.
to this point? Like, at least set it up better. Well, then you get premeditated. That's
Maybe-
murder one.
maybe-
That's murder one.
I
Well,
get it.
maybe they're impulsive people.
Meth.
And she's just like,
Meth.
yeah.
They're on meth.
They're on meth?
I bet they were.
Yeah.
There was a bender happening, probably, for sure.
Yeah.
I never referred to using drugs as a bender. I just wanted to throw that out there.
Yeah,
So,
that's-
okay.
it was
I might not use that again.
As you
It's
made
not
eye,
good.
yeah,
you
that's
made
good.
eye
Okay.
contact and smirked while you said it, and it made me very uncomfortable. I'm not going to lie.
So officers were told that Shabusiness may have been the last person to see him alive. When they went and asked her if she'd seen him, she said, "That's none of Shabusiness." She might have.
I knew that was going to come out at some point. Jason got too excited.
All right. When we went to her home, they said that her clothes were covered in dried blood. Searching her minivan. What kind of minivan do you think it was? Honda Odyssey? Caravan? What do we have?
The Dodge. The Dodge Caravan. Yeah.
Not a Town and Country?
Nah,
No,
A
fuck
Chevy
bro.
Venture?
Maybe, or a old Ford Astro or Chevy Astro van.
What do you think about a
Square body.
Toyota
the
Sienna?
Ford Aerostar.
That reminds me.
Aerostar, yeah.
That's like, you know.
It's like a Ford Taurus, but longer.
I feel like the Siennas and the Odysseys are reserved for, like, you know,
People that don't dismember bodies.
people that work in IT, mostly.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. Searching the minivan, they found.
I wanted to say, I was searching my brain for a way to say it, but you said basically all of Carrollton,
There you go.
North Carrollton.
Searching her minivan, they found a crockpot box containing additional body parts, including human legs.
God damn, dog.
Police asked Shabusiness what happened. She replied,
I can't help that fucking name.
that is a good question. Have I got a story for you?
What had happened was,
According to the complaint, she told investigators she had spent the day with the victim smoking meth. You guys nailed it. All right.
Wow.
Smoking meth. And after arriving at his mother's home, they stayed there. They had sex and they incorporated whips and chains and ropes.
all right, now let me tell you how I knew it was meth. Because what else are you going to have enough energy to do all this shit on?
Yeah.
That's a lot right there. She did that in a night. I couldn't get that done in a whole day.
Like, I
dude.
feel like if I strangled
That's a
someone to
lot.
death and cut them up and all that shit, I feel like I would definitely have to go take a nap afterwards. I'd be so tired.
I'd be
and
famished.
sore.
I'd be hungry, dude.
Yeah.
I need a fucking
You know?
moons over my hammy or something. I need a fucking bacon
Get a,
ultimate,
get a
dude.
lumberjack slam to go, you know?
Dude, I need a fucking bacon ultimate, dude. I'm famished. Like, I need protein, bro.
Tacos too, please.
Yeah. Well, no, I'll get ranch from Jack in the Box. Your ranch sucks.
You have to eat your body weight after that kind of
Oh,
experience.
dude. I was going to it either way, but now I need it.
You need it. And
Yeah.
you're going to sleep for like 12 hours for
Oh,
sure.
Give me the 3-pack of egg rolls. I fucking, you know what I did today? I'm tired.
The
dude.
adrenaline you waste killing someone, I would imagine.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude. My dopamine.
Wink, wink, right?
Yeah.
no.
Okay. I'd have to do drugs the next day because all my dopamine would be gone.
Authorities say that she told him that she blacked out at some stage while they were having sex and just went crazy. She started strangling him with a chain, which is something they normally already did, she explained. She had him face down and she was on top of him. She insisted that she didn't mean to kill him, but since she enjoyed choking him so much, she just continued to do it.
Oh, shit.
It's like she got off on it, is what she said.
Or maybe she just got to that brink right when she was getting off and she just went cock
He's
crazy,
like,
dude.
keep going.
I have a thought. Maybe she was on meth.
You might be right.
Oh, I
Yeah.
didn't think about that. Yeah, I should have thought about that when I was saying it a minute ago.
I'm almost certain he was too, because he wanted to probably keep it going.
He liked to be choked. She was choking him.
I think it was a mutual respect.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I had a one night stand with this chick, and she was like, "Do you want me to choke you?" I was like, "Bitch, I have asthma. Keep your hands to yourself." Right? I'll
Like, no, I don't. I want you to hand me my fucking inhaler, actually.
Yeah, actually, how about I get on top for a minute? You sit on your hands for a moment. Why don't you just put those behind you?
She said
Yeah,
when he began
Do you like? Hold on. Do you like being choked? You're looking at me like I'm crazy for not getting
I
choked.
feel like
That's a yes.
I'll do it if they like it, and then like women have tried to choke me, but my neck is kind of thick for my size.
He's like, my neck is way too strong for
And
them.
sometimes like then I'll just like immediately start choking them back because it's like you have like no hand. You're a woman, you have no hands.
Well, that's woman.
Not the
that's-
women I date. You know.
that-
I feel
that's
like Jorge
human
might be one of the
instinct.
stories coming up pretty
Yeah.
soon if we just keep watching the news. So,
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ! Yeah.
That's just
with that
human.
attitude,
No.
you know?
Dude,
I mean, like, there's an art to joking someone. So, like,
There
if you do
is.
it tastefully,
You don't just fucking-
I'm into it.
That's-
But I feel like to say that, yeah, I'm into choking, it's like people are gonna speculate and fucking be like, oh, I do it, you know? Like, yeah,
I feel like everyone that knows you and knows me be like, yeah, that sounds about right.
yeah, I
But,
get that, but
Like, I'm not really into, like, I'll choke a girl if she asks, like, consents. I'm not gonna, I'm just, it's not
Right,
my thing.
right.
I'm a gentleman, so I choke them for their sake. I choke them when they want it.
Choke them with
Exactly,
this.
bro.
Yeah, yeah. No, I, can't. I wish it's too thin, but it's like really thin spaghetti.
Like no, give yourself credit. At least probably like the thick spaghetti, right?
It's not.
Linguine.
It's
yeah.
linguine dick. But yeah, I don't just choke women. I don't know. And plus, you don't know who wants to be choked these days. I've called a girl a bitch during like dirty talk, and she's like, "Don't talk to me like that." I was like, "Oh, old habits die hard." Sorry.
I feel like if you're having consensual sex, you know whether or not you can choke someone.
I think if you're
Because
having a
'cause you
random
talk
hook-
about
The first couple times, though, sometimes you don't.
How about this though? I think if you're having a random hookup, I think you should probably omit what leaves marks on the other person.
No, for
until
sure.
you know
yeah.
that.
I don't know- I don't know if that
even
was-
if they're okay with it. Yeah,
I don't know if we talked about this last week, but like a merch idea I had was maybe to come up with a menu or a checklist that you can check off the things you're into and not into, so that when you meet someone, because you don't know when you like first have sex with somebody what's on the menu, what they like, what they don't like.
Hey, you can pop in and be like, "Hi, nice to meet you. My name is Mike. I'll be having sex with you possibly tonight. Here's the menu of what we're doing."
Exactly. And if you see right there, I circled "Don't choke me twice." So has asthma, do not choke.
Yes.
Here's my menu. What are your selects? And then he's like a waiter.
Don't touch my balls too hard or too fast.
See, and that's why it's customizable.
Because I've had girls like mush my dick really aggressively before it's hard.
Yeah.
And it's like, you're not going to do anything with it.
You're just hurting my stomach now. Yeah. It's funny because only we know about that. Yeah. All right. So he began coughing up blood.
What are you talking about? There's a story about that.
She said he began coughing up blood and noticed that he was turning purple.
Talk about it.
I can tell.
But since she was already this far, she just kept going. According to the complaint, that's what it said. She reportedly asked detectives if they knew what it was like to love something so much that you had the power to kill it.
Yeah, justice. We're police officers. Also, she said she blacked out and then she described every detail.
Yes, you can tell her story's going off the tracks here a little bit. I mean, and meth.
Sometimes I call bullshit on blacking out. I feel like people say that at their own discretion.
I believe 1% of people that told me they blacked out.
Yeah,
you knew what the fuck happened.
Yeah,
you know, because I'll dig and pick up the story later on. I'll be like, oh, but you remember that, huh? Okay.
Oh, for sure.
You know you don't fucked up, right?
Okay, you were there. Oh, you know.
So you came in the store at 11:30.
You fucked up.
You know you don't fuck up,
Just saying
right?
you fucked up, right? Shabusiness responded to the police. You're going to laugh every time I say shabusiness, huh? Shabusiness responded to the police that they were going to have fun trying to find all the organs that she dismembered from the body. You're going to have fun trying to find them all. Like that.
That's when you know she's on some fuck shit. Because, like, you started off the story, like, accidentally killed her boy. You know, like,
that was the speculation at first.
She thought she would get off easy by creating a scavenger hunt for the officers.
Well, I might as well make it interesting
it's really
at this
fun.
stage.
There's some legs at the donut shop.
Trying to inspire SVU episode or some shit.
Maybe. I'm hoping to get the good investigator on this one.
Yeah.
Didn't you say that she had sex with him again after she killed him?
Well, we're not done with the story here.
Oh.
So authorities claim she initially told them that all the body parts should be in the basement, but then she added there should be a foot and a leg in the minivan and maybe a couple other parts scattered elsewhere you'll have to find on your own because she doesn't remember where they are. When they asked her when they asked what she did with the head, she said that she put it in a bucket on top of the dick and threw a blanket over it.
I don't understand if this was just like a sex accident, why you went through all that trouble instead of just saying it was an accident. Sorry. Instead, you cut up somebody in their mom's house, and if some stuff was in the basement, that means she was probably upstairs. So all night she's running up and down, keeping this poor lady up, so she can wake up early and find her fucking son's head in the bucket,
leaving the lights on and shit. This fucking inconsiderate bitch.
Yeah. Now my electric bill's high, and I don't have a kid anymore.
I have to pay the bill from that time you used all the electric when you killed my son.
And I have to look at a picture of his wiener in his face to identify him.
Burned.
But I feel bad for that lady because she probably heard this meth head rummaging around her house looking for murder tools or the stuff to decapitate her son, and then to find her son that way the next day. Those like thoughts of that chick running around in her house all night is probably going to drive her crazy.
Do you think that mom regrets not kicking her son out of the house earlier?
I probably.
Probably would have saved his life.
Probably would have saved his life, bro.
Shabusiness stated that she used knives that she obtained from the kitchen in the residence to a bread knife ideally worked the best to cut through bones. So what she said, note to self, bread knife.
Bro. She's using the serrated edge on a bone.
Before she chopped him up, she claimed that she felt a little bit of some way and she still wanted to say goodbye especially to him. So she sat on his face while he was dead.
So she clit fucked his nose.
Well, he's dead.
While he's dead.
Possibly decapitated already, too.
Probably squirted all over his face. Squirt tastes like pee.
Yeah. If she was a dude, I bet she would have totally tried to fuck his neck hole.
Oh, yeah.
Guaranteed.
Yeah.
Don't you think?
I was thinking butt, but I'm glad you went to that gross place.
Definitely the butt, but the neck hole eventually.
Shabusiness made the comment at one point that she did get paranoid and lazy, and that she thought it was the dope that was making her paranoid. Now I think it was the murder.
Yeah, it's probably the fucking dismemberment of your boyfriend's body.
Yeah, I mean you got like a fucking family box to go.
Also,
of your boyfriend.
From now on, when a chick rides my face, I'm gonna call it "Give me shabusiness."
You give him the shabusiness.
Yeah, hey, give me shabusiness.
Hey, what did you and her do last night? Hey, she gave me the business.
Yeah.
Shabusiness.
Shabusiness, bro.
That might become a subcategory of snuff porn.
It could.
Shit business.
Shit business.
If I
Shit
see that as a
busy,
link,
yeah.
I'm going to click it just to see.
Yeah,
I want to know.
I don't want that shit on my computer. Fuck that. I'll come to
Shabusiness
your house
stated
and click it.
that the plan was to bring all the body parts with her, but she got lazy and ended up only putting the leg and the foot in the van and then forgot the head. She was tired. She was wore out.
You know, every time I ask KFC just for a few legs and something else, they charge me extra.
Yeah, how many legs do you normally get in a bucket?
I try to get the whole bucket of legs. I'm a leg man, dude.
Yep.
I like a nice leg.
So she's also said to have told the police that she performed other sexual. So she's admitting this shit. I can't believe this. She had told that she performed other sexual acts with the body 2 or 3 hours after the victim died. Otherwise,
That rigor mortis, bro. That fucking dick stayed forever hard, maybe.
maybe she chopped it off at its peak point, and it stayed.
Maybe she didn't even chop it off. Maybe she fucked it off and just threw it in the bucket.
Oof.
Or she put it in the freezer. Dixicle.
Ooh.
There we go.
And then you kill someone with it and it melts away.
How did this dick get in his heart? Court hearing on Tuesday, prosecutor described the scenario as one of the most serious offenses that they've ever had in that county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the only thing worse is that Aaron Rodgers used to live there.
They said, I think that the facts alleged
Aaron
are extremely
Rodgers.
concerning and disturbing and go to the violent nature and the grave nature of the offense. They're definitely pointing out that they potentially want to prosecute to the fullest extent of the law. She was put on probation 7 weeks beforehand, so she's already on paper. She's supposed to be wearing an electronic monitoring bracelet. She somehow removed it. Bond set at $2 million. Ongoing.
So she's out already.
Her parents might have money.
No, they don't.
Oh, okay.
They're in Wisconsin. Nobody has
No,
money.
she's eating chopped up hot dogs in the fucking women's ward right now.
This is going to
That's what's
sound
happening.
maybe inhumane, but they just need to kill people like that.
Don't you think?
Like, there's no, like, rehabilitating someone like that.
Yeah, because she was in a nice relationship. They seem to have a good arrangement. I mean, they went
They're
back to the
smoking
mom's
meth. I
house.
don't
They're smoking
agree.
meth.
I don't
They're doing
care
stuff.
what treatments you go through. I don't
And
want
then
to be
you
around
murder.
someone who ever did that.
Like, I don't know.
I
To
don't
me,
know.
it seemed like she had the purest intent to kill him. And like,
It sounds like
Yeah.
this was set up.
yeah.
But she's trying to avoid that premeditation, so no murder one.
She played it so cool just talking to the fucking cops.
If you just
Sounds
sound
like,
crazy,
yeah.
you'll fucking get off. Like, if you actually get in a situation where I think that if you actually kill somebody, or on purpose, maybe just start sounding crazy after
insanity?
that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like you got to start sounding crazy a little before that, too.
Lay the groundwork. Well, if you make
Yeah.
the decision that you think you're going to kill somebody, there's a chance to then start laying those tracks down.
I feel like most
In
people
your
would
head.
just already feel like you're crazy.
I feel like I
Going
should
that
cut
route.
all this part of it out.
Yeah, bro. Fuck.
Well, we got the murder kit. We're talking about the other shit. Now
got
we
a
got
phone
this.
call. Yeah.
Here we go.
Oh, Mi Vida Choca. That's what I'm going to call this one.
There we go.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen the movie Mi Vida Loca? What did you say earlier? She looks like her name would be Whisper.
Yeah, because of her voice.
Yeah, and because that's the last thing her victims can do before they die.
Yeah, I was gonna say she probably
Being choked.
She probably sounds like that because she's used to getting choked. You know,
Yeah.
maybe she knows what it feels like, and she like busted a nut hard on it before, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna show you. No, I'm gonna show you."
I remember in high school, girls would want us to like and by us I mean like the boys to like hold them against the wall and like choke them till they pass out.
Oh, the
and
choke game? Fuck that
I
shit.
never. They always ask me, "You want me to do you?" I'm like, "Fuck no, bitch! Like no. Why would I want that?"
Well, then there's the way you could do
No.
it yourself too, where you just like bend over real far to your feet and then strangle yourself, and then stand up real fucking fast and put it against the door, and you can like pass out on your own.
I've
My
seen-
dad
I've seen
told
some of
me
them
that
do
he used
that.
to do that, and I didn't understand why.
Because
People would do that shit.
because you
Yeah.
didn't wash the dishes, right? Because you didn't let the dog out.
No, but he would
You're
talk
a
about
bad
like him and his
son. No,
friends
that's what I got.
deliberately,
Yeah.
deliberately like choking each other out just to choke each other out.
Oh, I thought you said your dad did that to you. I was-
No. My dad would talk about that as a kid, like it was a fun game.
Oh.
like,
Yeah.
yeah, like we pass ourselves out and pass each other
No,
out.
I'll just do.
That doesn't sound fun.
I'll just do like 15 whippets in an hour, and I'll feel that way.
That's more fun. I'll do it that
Yeah,
way.
yeah.
You know?
Glad I grew up with TV, bro.
There it is.
Yeah, I never. Fuck that. All right, I think it's a good place to stop before we get ourselves completely incriminated. Let's.
Fair.
Why don't you tell people where they can find you? You have a new venture that you want to tell people about.
I
Let
do,
let my
yeah.
mom and our other one listener know.
Hey, hey,
what's going on.
Mikey's mom and other listener.
It's me. I'm the other listener.
Nah,
I think I'm
Joe.
I'm just kidding.
Technically, I'm the other listener because I've listened. Probably
See?
out of all the fans, I've probably listened to the podcast the most.
Ooh.
I appreciate
I haven't
that.
seen
Thanks.
every
Sounds like a
episode,
challenge.
but like I'll go toe to toe with any other comic that's listened to your podcast. They haven't listened to. it,
I'm
but-
sure
There we
you've
go.
listened to
Yeah.
more than everyone else.
So whenever we have like a podcast riot with the other podcasters,
Yeah.
you're rolling on our side, definitely.
Absolutely.
Okay,
bro.
cool.
Yeah.
yeah, we're gonna start reviewing all the other podcasts.
The podcast review.
Yeah.
I'd love to.
Yeah.
Podcast in review.
There you go.
We're workshopping it. It's fine.
Okay,
But
maybe.
anyways, I interrupt you. Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to it. I'm a personal trainer. My niche is that I travel and I will work people out of their living space and teach people how to work out in their living space. It's an alternative to having to go to a gym. I also do group sessions, but that's more contingent on like nicer weather because I will probably end up doing that like in a park setting.
That's the best place to do it.
But it's relatively inexpensive, you know. Like you may look at the prices and go like, oh, that's a bit much, but you're not having to pay for a gym. You're not having to pay for any equipment. I'm coming to you.
He's going to make sure the job gets done.
I'm going to make sure the job gets done. But, you know, I'm kind of like a no-nonsense person. I'm patient. But, you know, if you need a trainer that's going to hold your hand, it's not me. But I'm also not a fucking monster either. So I don't know.
Yeah.
You know.
Are you more for people that are like wanting to, that are out of shape that want to get in shape, or people that are already moderately maybe in shape and just need a nudge?
I'll be like completely honest with anyone that solicits my services. Like if I don't think that I can actually help you, then I'll just be like, hey, I think, you know, you'd be better off going with someone else that's more skilled as far as like a person that does train. But I feel like at the moment, yeah, I'm working with people that are like more novice, less experienced.
Okay.
I think that's most of the market anyways. If I was like within one of the realms of fitness, I think those people would seek me out. Like if I was a bodybuilder, you know, then I would get clients that were possibly interested in that sort of thing. Or if I was like in CrossFit, then I would get people that wanted to try that, running, etc. But I just kind of do. My philosophy is the bare minimum. Make it like really easy. It should be like brushing your teeth. Obviously, you're not going to do it every day, but you're going to do it on a regular basis, you know, just to kind of keep you going. I
have an idea for you too.
Yeah.
I think that you should minimally spend like, you know, like $50 on Facebook advertising and create a coupon
Interesting.
that says that it's X amount of dollars or X amount of dollars off or a special or whatever, and all inclusive, and like literally just spend that $50 or $100 if you can, and you might be surprised that you might get 3 phone calls, 10 phone calls, 20 phone calls.
I'm going to put it out there. I'm working on
never
my Facebook page.
Yeah. You want to do their marketing where they'll just
absolutely.
Like, yeah, you know how that works. Right?
I'm getting into it because I always strayed away from using social media because I had like these feelings like, oh, you know, I don't want to be one of those guys, or where I was like,
no, you can
pussy.
make money from it now. So I mean, just get into that area that says advertising. Get into that area that says advertising and shit. And I mean, it's like pretty self-explanatory. And like, you spend $50, $100, whatever you want to spend, it'll show you the marketing analytics. And you put a coupon out there about some getting people into shape and working out and shit like that. I feel like strangers that they'll market that to will see it in your area, and your phone might ring over it.
I was passing out flyers and I got a client.
Nice.
Because like I feel like I want to do it on a digital side, and I also want to do it on a physical side.
Hell yeah.
Because I want people to, I don't want to turn off the option to like maybe interact with someone, because at the end of the day, I'm selling myself and the services that I render.
Of course.
It's not everything.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's thorough enough, especially for the novice.
Yeah. It's you get exactly what you pay for, and a decent abundance to move forward. Also,
to me, there's value in it, but
okay.
But I do kind of stray away from like, let's teach people how to do these like exercise feats. It's not something that I like attempt to do myself.
I think most people just need somebody cracking the whip to be like, do this, now do this, now do this,
someone
now do
to be
this.
accountable.
Yeah,
people need discipline and they need to learn accountability. But if you're too much of a tyrant about it, you can. You know, these people are easily swayed off the path. Yeah. So I don't think that works. But accountability is super important. I feel like I have had to call some of my clients out, but now I have like terms and agreement.
Okay, nice.
Because I trained without it, and it allows for these situations to occur where it's just like, oh, fuck, I have nothing protecting me. And I'm like, this is the 3rd time I'm making up the session. This person obviously doesn't respect me, you know? So it's like,
Well, so now you're not a businessman. You're a business man.
Yeah.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
Yeah. But things like that, like, it's like, they'll fuck off. Like, if it's just like word of mouth and like kind of like a gentleman's type agreement, like, people give you lip service. And they'll be like, I'm sorry, I'm not going to do it again. They're going to fucking do it again.
Yeah.
Okay, but if they have to spend $50, when it kind of starts to matter like that.
Yeah, well, you block off your schedule where you could have taken another appointment, and then if they cancel and you're left with nothing, it's like you kind of screwed me out of the opportunity to even make money.
You got to read the terms of service.
This is the agreement.
Right, and it serves me in that way, but it also serves them in the way of like, okay, this is what you said you wanted is accountability.
Yeah.
And I already told you, I warned you. Now there's a consequence.
That's right.
Because
now we do it naked on the next
now we do
session.
it fucking naked.
Yes.
Lots of peanut
With my
butter.
dick in your face.
Yeah.
The whole time you're doing
And now
push-ups.
people who like
Yeah.
abuse are just texting Jorge and canceling just so that he can make them come.
Yeah.
So you can leave a voicemail like, "Oh my god, I'm such a bitch."
I've gotten prank called twice.
You'll get some calls probably from the ad soon. They'll be like, "Hey, can we fuck? Do you happy endings?"
But where can people find you on this? Do you have a social media for it yet?
Yes,
or
I have it.
Are you using your social media?
I have an Instagram account that I created. It's tpf.cortez.
Okay.
That's an acronym for the People's Fitness.
Nice.
Just trying to bring it to like a level that most people can kind of use it.
Hell yeah, man. Let's go for it.
What about? Do you want to promote any of your other social media stuff?
Yeah, you
over
can
here?
also find me on Instagram at Jorge Cortez. Or sorry, Jorge Raw 91. And through that, you can find my Facebook and maybe some other things that I'm doing. But yeah, I'm taking a crack at it a little bit more professionally.
Oh yeah, dude. All right, before we move on, grab that little black box right there with the red thing hanging out of it and put it up here. I'm gonna have you.
I like
don't
the
worry about
useless
that.
one
That's
better.
fine. Do what?
I like the useless one better.
They're all useless.
I think that one's called the useless box.
Oh, you want to do the other one?
Let's do that.
All right, grab that box right there. I hope it has the batteries.
The fucking red foreskin can skip this episode.
Let me,
Yeah.
Okay, we're good.
All right.
So get that out of here. So we're gonna have you start the music. Just flip the switch there. That's all you gotta do, and I'll add it in post. That's it. That's all it does. It's a useless box.
And it was blocked by the water.
Yeah.
What?
Do it again. Do it again for the knaves at home that are watching.
Do it again for
live.
me because I'm like, what the fuck happened?
That box don't want to be opened.
Yeah, it's just a useless box. That's all it does.
That's funny.
it.
If you literally look up a useless box, that's it.
I'm dumb. I could do that for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Be amused.
I did. That's That's dumb, but whatever. I'm gonna get the other one.
It starts the music. So music's literally playing right now. You hear it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's pretty dope. Anyways, you can find me at Mikey B the Comic on Instagram. Don't worry about my Facebook. You can find it there. My Instagram's better. I do way more on there. Or on TikTok at Mikey B the Comic. Find us on here. Tell your enemies at the Open Mic Podcast on Instagram and TikTok. That's MIKE. If you're watching us on TikTok, you probably can't hear me because they pretty much remove the audio from anything I put up.
Yeah.
So
They're bitches.
you make one bad joke, whatever. Twitter,
Open Mic 5000.
also Facebook, all that. Yeah, it's active. We posted something today for the first time in fucking 6
So
months.
it's like August. Yeah.
Our Instagram is where most of the shit's at. There's tons of content out there. I don't think there's anything else.
I think that's it for
Anything
now,
else?
man. That's it.
Anything?
Yeah.
Is there anything else? No?
No.
It's been a pleasure, as always.
Absolutely,
yeah.
man. You're a twofer now. 2 and 2.
Yep.
I feel great.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Welcome to the 2 Club.
Thank you.
Welcome to the deuce.
That's it.
All right.
double deuce. Yeah.
And speaking of deuces, bye.
Boom.